Hey everybody, it's Miss Jab exclusive here. I wanted to take the time to show you our really cool city world that we've been working on for the past year. It's our first attempt at a city world. I don't believe any of the players that I had in here really had any experience in building in a city world, so for us to plan this and with the progress we've gone with, it's been pretty amazing. I've had about 15 or more different players come in and put a little influence in here, and it's turned out to be a really cool start to a city. We probably would have continued this a little more consistently if we didn't hit the maximum limits on a lot of things, but it's still a pretty cool city, and I'd like to show you. First, we're starting off in my this is the city hall that I built. It's really funny. It's kind of a different color from what you would see around. Wanted to do something a little creative here. It's still in progress for some things, but still overall pretty cool, clean. Got a little reception area here, and it tells you that you need to proceed to the welcome center. We do have the welcome center, and I have not finished this yet. It definitely is a work in progress. We have up here a lot of our builders. There's not all the names. We do have a few on here. We call them our board of directors. We do have some empty spots from some players who no longer want to play in this world, but if they ever feel like they want to be presented on here, I will ask for their permission one more time. So this is pretty much the city hall. Definitely nothing too crazy. We got our little courtroom here with the front where the judge would sit. And if anybody knows that reference, definite points for that. And if anybody knows this reference, points for that. We have our holding cell here to put the bad players in. And I know, if you guys have a pet peeve, I am not always the door shutter, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We have the bathrooms, and I believe that's the register of deeds up there, and that one was supposed to be audit and accounting. And of course, it lets us know to go to the welcome center. If not, please turn back. The reason that you see those signs for the welcome center is because we were making an adventure PvP map out of this. And I did end up copying this world and adding the tweaks on it, but yet didn't really want to mess with the original one. So I do need to take out some things and clean it up here. The next building that we have over here, this would be one of our libraries. I believe our very own Leech has built this one. Let's see here. He called it the Block Plaza Library. He does have his built by there. And I'm going to start on the first floor here. A lot of books. This would definitely be my place of choice. I love to read, and I love to write, and I hope to someday write a book, and I hope one day it'll be in a library. More books. Definitely a lot of books. Looks so cool. And I'm probably only going to go through part one of this where we take off a section here. There's just so much to go around this world. I can definitely give an overview of what we've done really quick here and then go by parts. So, got quite a bit of stuff going on. Park. And some things you'll recognize, some you won't. We have McDonald's. We have Asian Town. Why it's called Asian Town and not Chinatown is because it has a lot more different types of Asian influence in it besides just Chinese, so we'll definitely go through that one day. The cool part about this city world is that it is all built with different types of creativity. So a ton of different minds came in and built this place. And so we have a lot of quirky little things in here that make it fun and just a really appealing place. Got a bunch of apartments, got a candy store, shopping kind of district here that was in the works. Just beyond you'll see a battle arena over there. That's another fun one that we have for our PvP. We have some houses back there. I know one of my big houses is over there. Some big houses here from the other players. This one's Paul's house. Then we got got GNA's house, his mansion here. And then we got Zateo, one of our builders here. He built a really creative mountaintop house in front of a winery. Super cool. So, let me take you back over to where we were. I know we were currently at the library. I'm just gonna actually run around this block here and maybe show you. We'll go by block today. But it looks like, haha, by block. Get it? So, anyways, on this side, we have this as the beginnings of a DMV. I know that this was in progress too, but it does have some fun little quirks to it. I believe it was GNA and Jordy who built this DMV. Very cool. Has little numbers to take. Take the number. I'm 8. I'm the only one, so I'm guessing I'm 1 actually. And someone would be here to help me, but you know, it's a DMV, so take your time. But I think I would just put this in there, wait, get my process done, and I believe they'll take me over here, which is where they would take pictures of me for my driver's license. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna just pretend to be an employee today. And I believe something fun happens when I push this button. Yeah! A flash button, or congrats button if you will. I like it either way. We also have our spots here where we do the written portion of the driver's test, which needs honesty. You gotta keep your eyes on your own paper. I already have my driver's license I'm gonna go with, so yeah, we're gonna go with that. Let's run up here. And I believe it looks like this is gonna be used for something else. Still in progress, like I said. So on to the next building. We do have some residential houses down this block, but we're definitely not going to be messing with that. Hey, pig! Hey! You don't belong here. You have a saddle on you. Someone brought you out. I don't like that you are running around on your own. So, let's hang out together. So, now, me and Mr. Pig are going to take you on this journey. We are passing a cemetery right now. I can definitely have us come in for a minute. Looks like only I, maybe? Yeah, only I can come in. Sorry, Pig. You're just gonna have to chill out. And got some gravestones here. Looks like I don't know who that is. Hopefully not a real person. Whew, some empty ones. I don't know who. Yeah, I'm guessing these are fake names because I don't know any of these names. I'm hoping they're fake. And I believe this place had a cool little trick somewhere. And it was something about how to open the door. Now, I don't really remember this. Pretty sure there was like a certain way to do it. But anyways, we're just gonna leave that be. I believe she had a fun little trick with this. Again, this was Jordy who helped build this, and I believe it was Raven Blue Rose, another one, who helped build this. I really like their idea for it. It's really fun. And there's a secret in there. I just can't get it. Huh. Well, moving on. I believe there's nothing else left down this way. So, me and Mr. Pig here will take you down another way. Maybe. If his speed is too slow for me, I might just be too impatient enough to worry about it. But as you can see, as we take this little jaunt, we have the entrance to the Asian town over there, underneath that dragon. And we do have some more residential. There's an ice cream truck by the park. Now this green little bar here is kind of where we were sectioning off where we wanted our residential. So that's what you can see. The shopping center here with some apartment buildings above it. We do have this pretty bank that was done here. If you guys know his name, YouTuber, I believe it is XenoHunter83, he helped build this for me. We had a former builder who actually built the really cool mechanics inside it, and unfortunately wasn't able to take care of the rest of it at the moment, and so XenoHunter helpfully stepped in to make it look pretty, and so there you have it. Excuse the beeping in the background. I did forget to silence my phone. So right here we are seeing the mix, and I know I said the block over, but we would be finished by then, so I'm just going to take this building as our last building for the video. And this one was made by my very good friend Raven Blue Rose. She is so creative. Just her work is always something to look at. Definitely fun. This whole thing that she built was a dance club, and she named it Club UB. Now, it's an influence off a famous Disney movie, and as I go in there, you guys are going to kind of see a little more of maybe what her influence is. I'm going to step in here. As you can see, we have the cool dance floor shaped like a clock. And then we have above some really cool drapes that she did with the purple. She made a cool archway and a hat and a rabbit. So she was kind of doing something off the basis of Alice in Wonderland. And so Club UB is actually Club on Birthday. Pretty fun move for her. It really turned out well. I actually got to see this from start to finish. This was actually one of the first couple buildings built in here. I believe she was building this one when I built the first ever building. So this would be the second building that was built in here. And it took a little bit of time. Definitely changed over the course, but it looks really great. Going up the elevators here, we have our rooms that she put. Another pig? Man, this one is not even clothed, so you know he got up here somehow. Just not sure how. First room that we are going into is the flower pot room, which looks really cool on the inside. Clouds, flowers, bushes. I can also sleep in here. Man, what a treat. Can look like I'm sleeping outside indoors. Perfect. Maybe that's where you came from. Not sure. The next room is called the big room. Big world room. Alright. So we got here, it looks like, I'm guessing this is a plate, and that is a spoon that she put here. Very creative idea. I see what looks like fingers reaching for a piece of cake. I'm guessing that's a cup. And then we have the unbirthday table up above with Hatter's little tea party. It's really cool. I like that a lot. It does have some craziness to it. I like it. And the cake here looks so cool. And I believe there is... Yep! Secret hiding place. Love it. It's really fun when you can kind of find some of these places, especially when we play our PvP worlds where there's hide and seek. Definitely fun. We do have to go by a certain range, which makes it very hard if you don't. We tried it one time with just the whole entire world. It took us over an hour maybe to even find just like 2 of us. And that was out of like 3 people. So we kind of lowered it down to about a block radius or 2 to kind of keep it easier for us because there's just so many rooms. We are building the inside of these for most of the buildings, so you have a lot to hide in and it gets really hard. But it's also just really fun to kind of look at. So here's her little secret room. I left it open, but you can see, you don't always get to see in there, but when you do, there's heads everywhere, because, you know, this is the Red Queen's room, so off with your head, and there are axes to prove it, as well as, I'm guessing, a chopping block, and little heads everywhere to prove it. And it looks like little Steve's head is there. We do have, for this game, Steve is actually a very big part of our game. He is called Billy in here in our world, and the Billy head is a very fun game for us to kind of count how many of them are in this world. And so, remember, we found 1. Maybe later in other videos we'll try to find more of them. Looks like her bed. And then we have a little vanity area with a head. Sorry, buddy. We got a nice little pool area. I like it. And then we got a little area to sit up here. Like a hot tub. And I believe there's like a waterfall. Nope. I'm wrong. Nice railing. Looking out over the hospital that's still being built. The brewery. And a couple other buildings. And we got here the really cool ceiling. And then she has, again, the tea party table, which I love. I like this a lot. I also like that I can run across it. It makes noise. I'm gonna realize later in all these videos, I really like things that have noise. Also like interacting with things. Here's a cake. And the really cool part that she did on here that I didn't realize till later was that she actually put shulker boxes in the table. And you can put food in it. Makes it really cool. So, definitely a fun place. Pretty awesome first block if you ask me. And I think that's going to be the end of our video today. So, for anybody who's watched, thank you so much for taking the time to see our little world here. I will probably post another video if I get any good feedback on this one. Post the continuation of the next couple parts here. Again, we have so much to look at, so I hope you guys are looking forward to the next few videos. Have a good one, guys.